Hey, what's up everybody? Jake here and welcome to the hobby. Prices on sealed Pokemon card products have been climbing over the past couple of months, especially on the modern stuff. So you're no longer seeing booster boxes go for dirt cheap prices like $70, $80, $90. Right now, there is not a single sealed Pokemon card booster box that's going for below $100. The cheapest one I could find online was Battle Styles, and Battle Styles is still going for $110 to $115. It's not even that bad of a set, and there are so many other great sets that are now going for $130, $140. So prices on sealed products seem to be climbing. So what does this mean for the hobby going forward? Before we get started, I would like to thank Buyee for sponsoring today's video. Buyee is one of the best online shopping platform right now for you to pick up Japanese Pokemon cards directly from Japan and ship it anywhere in the world. I use Buyee all the time to pick up the latest sealed Pokemon card products, as well as pick up some really great vintage gems like a recent Neo Lugia that I was able to pick up for practically free thanks to Buyee's 2,000 yen discount. Click the link down in the description to sign up to Buyee today. New signups get a 2,000 yen coupon off your very first purchase. 2,000 yen is roughly 15 US dollars, and it's honestly a really good deal. They are also currently having a promotion with Rakuma, which is one of Japan's top online flea market, so definitely check them out and maybe you can find yourself some hidden gems. Thank you so much to Buyee for sponsoring today's video. Like I said, prices on modern Pokemon cards definitely are climbing right now. The cheapest booster box I can find online was Battle Styles, going for right around $115 to even $120. If you're lucky, you can find a booster box for $110. Most other modern sets like Silver Tempest, Lost Origin, Brilliant Stars, Astral Radiance, pretty much all the sets that came out last year, those are going for upwards of $140 to $150 a booster box, which is really shocking because those are modern sets, and so it showcases that there's still a really strong demand for Pokemon card products. People are still buying out booster boxes, not immediately though, which is a good thing, that you actually have some opportunity, you actually have some breathing room to decide if you want to pick up these sealed products or not. And of course, the Pokemon company is going to be restocking these. I'm super confident in that. Perhaps some of these products can go for upwards of $200 before a restock comes out. But if you're holding out on picking up these modern Pokemon card sets and keeping them sealed or just cracking them open, then you can definitely wait. And I do think prices can come down a little bit. I don't think they're going to get much cheaper than $120 a booster box. That's just the going price for modern Pokemon cards, especially with inflation being accounted for. I don't think $80 a booster box was really healthy for the hobby. At that point, that pretty much means people were not buying enough Pokemon cards, or there was a complete overprinting of these products. Things like Battle Styles were going for $80 a booster box, which I don't think is good because that pretty much means local card shops and game stores were losing money. They weren't really making any profit selling a booster box for 80 bucks. So right now, I think at $120 to $140 is actually a pretty solid price point. I hope that these sets stay within that range. I think that's just a healthy range in general. You don't really want to see major swings in either direction. If any of these sets like Brilliant Stars is short printed and they go for $200 to $300, that's just ridiculous. I don't want to see that scenario, but I don't want to see a restock either where there's so many products that they're going for $80 a booster box. So what would I pick up right now if I'm looking to collect some modern Pokemon card products? Most likely the best deal is not going to be the booster box. There's actually a plethora of other Pokemon card products that are going for below MSRP. These can be things like the collection boxes, the EX, VMAX, and V-Star collection boxes with the jumbo cards. Those can have some really strong deals. Some other Pokemon card products that have a really good price to pack ratio can be things like the collector's chest, as well as the professor's research milk carton. A lot of these contain a ton of booster packs for a pretty affordable prices, and they're going to contain booster packs from all modern Pokemon card sets that you're going to want to be pack opening and opening up. Things like Brilliant Stars, Lost Origin, Evolving Skies even, so they can have some really cool booster packs inside. Another great hidden deal is going to be the Battle Stadium boxes. These are currently going for right around $40, and if you pick up 3 of them, you're pretty much getting 36 booster packs, which is the same amount as a booster box, as well as some additional cards if you're into the TCG. So these can be a really good deal and contain significant more value than a booster box. A booster box tends to just be a really generic option, but it's usually not the best deal if you're looking to crack open a ton of booster packs right now. Definitely be on the lookout. There are still discount prices, even though booster box prices are climbing. I'm seeing a lot of products that are actually overstocked that are going for significantly below MSRP. So let me share with you guys some of my recent pickup for my own personal collection. Here we have the Crown Zenith Pokemon Center Elite Trainer Box Plus. I think this is an easy product to keep sealed long term. It looks pretty solid on display. It's just a really cool box. As well, I think the Elite Trainer Box Plus are definitely going to be some of the more highly sought after collectibles from these Pokemon card sets. For graded Pokemon cards, I have the Champions Festival from the 2022 Championships in London. This was a really cool event. I actually attended it, and this is the staff version of the Champions Festival, which makes it just a little bit more rare. It's a really cool Pokemon card, and I'm glad to just have it inside of my collection. This is something that's going to stay with me pretty much for the rest of my life. We also have some graded Pokemon cards for the Community Investment Portfolio. These are from our V-Star Universe booster box opening. There are some really cool cards inside here and easily more than break even on our pack opening. We got the Friends in Hisui. This is definitely a pretty solid pickup, as well as the Charizard V, which is in a PSA 9, but this is a really cool card as well since it's significantly more rare. So it's a really cool card and a really strong pickup for the Rags to Riches series. Back to sealed Pokemon card products, I've also recently picked up a couple more booster boxes of some of the more recent Pokemon card sets like Silver Tempest, Astral Radiance, and Lost Origin. These are just easy pickup for me. You know, we can crack them open at any given time, or we can keep them sealed long term. Who knows, maybe we'll have a Alt Art Lugia or an Alt Art Giratina in one of these booster boxes. That'd be really solid, but they are just decent hold long term. I'm not really worried about the prices right now. If it goes up, great. If it doesn't, no big deal. That's just the way things are. If the prices go up, then that's great. We were able to pick these up at a more affordable price point, and if not, then that's not a big deal. I don't mind holding these long term, and we can always crack them open later. That's the beauty of sealed Pokemon card products, is that you always have the option to open up the booster packs anytime you want. Last but not least, I also have all the Pokemon cards that I pulled from our recent Crown Zenith pack opening. We got a ton of really cool Pokemon cards. Some of these have already been sent into grading. I'm not really planning on selling any of my Crown Zenith Pokemon cards. I think these are just fine to be held on long term, and they could be great for giveaways down the line. Most of these are actually in okay condition. There's definitely some Pokemon cards in here that I would say are not going to get a gem mint grade. Things like this Adaman, which is one of my favorite new trainer. Unfortunately, it's definitely not going to get a 10 just due to poor centering. I can definitely go over some of these cards in more detail, but yeah, some of them are very rough, like this Hisuian Samurott V, one of my favorite cards from this set just because I love the art design. It's really aesthetically pleasing, and it's got a little white chip on the back, and that's super common with pretty much any of these cards. This Alessa Sparkle, once again, damage on the side. The Zamazenta, poor centering, but these are cards that we pulled and they're going to stay inside of our collection. And this is a pretty healthy stack. This isn't even all the cards that we got from Crown Zenith. We definitely got more than this, and some of the best ones have already been sent into grading. These are some of my favorite Pokemon cards to display. You've probably seen them in the background. They look really gorgeous, and one thing I've noticed about them is that none of them have a yellow border. So does that really mean the yellow border Pokemon cards look a little bit unattractive? Perhaps. So it'll be interesting to see how the new gray and silver border Pokemon cards are going to look going forward. Thank you so much for watching. Definitely drop a comment on how you feel the modern Pokemon card market is currently at right now. I think we're actually at a really healthy stage, but perhaps you can agree or disagree with that. Thank you so much for watching, and I will see you guys next time.